dancing qualifies as long as it involves continuous motion. And many women use belly dancing, ballroom dancing, country western dancing, or tango for aerobic exercise. A very popular form of dance is Zumba. Zumba is especially ideal for a gym setting. People just love it, unless I'm in the room. If I take a Zumba class, everyone just spreads out to give me more room because I am so uncoordinated that I'm always going the wrong way and messing everyone up. And by the time I figure out what they're doing, they're not doing it anymore. Now, next you have most sports. There's tennis, volleyball, basketball, racquetball, soccer, kickball, baseball. These are all excellent. The only issue is that the breaks that are part of the game itself break the cardiovascular nature of it. But generally speaking, people who engage in sports like this do so often enough that they get their aerobic exercise needs met easily. If you're in a sport like this, I really salute you. Enjoy doing this kind of thing as long as you can. Okay, next is yoga. Now, in general, yoga does not qualify as an aerobic activity because it's just usually too slow. But there is one type of yoga that's fast enough to get your heart rate up. It's called power yoga, and it's fast moving. And you'll sweat, breathe heavily, and raise your heart rate with power yoga for sure. You see, the key with all these activities is that they raise your heart rate, they make you breathe more heavily, they possibly make you sweat, and they make you thirsty for water. All of those things are an indication that your heart is hard at work. Now, there are other activities that I haven't mentioned, and you could possibly make just about any activity a cardiovascular activity. With all activities, the factor that makes them cardiovascular is how difficult you make them. But difficulty does not depend on speed. Remember, we're talking about preventing a heart attack, not losing weight. So the critical thing is that they make your heart beat faster while you're performing the activity. So this is all about the speed of your heartbeat, not about the speed of your body movement. But notice that the requirements for the exercise to raise your heart rate, make you breathe more easily, possibly make you sweat, and make you thirsty for water, does mean that it has to be rapid, involve high impact, that it does not have to be rapid, involve high impact, or where you at. And never, ever, ever should it cause injury. So the idea is to make your heart work. So you can adjust the intensity on any machine to make your heart work harder without making your body move faster. If you increase the incline on the treadmill, you can still walk very slowly and get a great cardiovascular workout. And you can do the same on a stair machine, any elliptical trainer, any bike, and any rower. So do not confuse exercising your heart with hurting your body. The bottom line is that you lower your risk for a heart attack when you engage in activities that raise your heart rate. So what I've done today is present the most traditional cardiovascular exercise. Just do what you prefer, but keep the goal of preventing a heart attack in mind. And it wouldn't be complete if I didn't include the activities that do not qualify as aerobic cardiovascular exercise. So here's a list of the ones that don't prevent a heart attack if you engage in them the way most people do. Bowling, golfing, gardening, dog walking, Pilates, yoga, Tai Chi, ping pong, fishing, hunting, race car driving, chasing small children, cleaning house, washing the car, mowing the lawn, and cooking. You would be surprised at some of the things I've heard people try to defend as cardiovascular that are definitely not cardiovascular. And having sex can go either way depending on how and how long you do it. I mean, really. So that does it for the exercises that qualify for preventing a heart attack. And if I were doing a video, I might have lied and said that I would love to have demonstrated them all for you, but it's not true because there are some that I absolutely have no desire to ever do. But see, that's part of the message. Find what works for you. You don't have to do everything. And so now I have given you all your options for lifestyle for reducing a risk for heart attack. And in the next podcast, what I'll move on to is your vitamin, mineral, and supplement options for preventing a heart attack. Do you see how I cover everything? Do you see how this education gives you all your options in all the categories? And the pattern is I give you the options after I've taught you all about the disease so that you understand why the options work. So if you watch my videos in order, read my book in order, look at my webinars in order, listen to these podcasts in order, do whatever you want to do in order, you will get an education on menopause like no other. Well, actually, there is no other education on menopause. I'm the only one giving one. You know, menopause is the most neglected topic on the planet. I really am the first and only person to ever provide an education on menopause to women. It's never been available before. So take advantage of this. Your menopause will last for the rest of your life. You are not going to ever stop being a menopausal woman. You don't get to go backward. And it's not a blip in time. There's a transition, but you remain menopausal until the day you die. So most women are spending 1/3 to 1/2 of their lives in the state of menopause. So why wouldn't you handle it as a time when you need to really get serious and learn about it so that you can manage it very well? My education is one in which I call it your menopause management your way. You get to do everything your way. I am not here to tell you how to manage your menopause my way. I'm here to tell you how to manage your menopause your way. Well, the only way to know what you want is to learn about the factors that you have to consider in the first place. Problem is, most people don't know anything about menopause. They think it's a few hot flashes and then, everything goes away. Well, nothing could be farther from the truth. As you're seeing, diseases are the most important aspect of menopause. As with any deficiency state, whether it's a hormone deficiency, a vitamin deficiency, any kind of deficiency, you have a bunch of symptoms that are the short-term ways that your body tries to get your attention to tell you there's a deficiency. But the big ticket item is that a deficiency state results in diseases, mostly that are fatal. And heart attack is one of them. And that is why I'm covering this heart attack unit first, because heart attack is the #1 killer of menopausal women. And the way to avoid it is to know how to prevent it. Well, guess what? That's what these videos are teaching you. I'm giving you all your management options to prevent a heart attack. Do you see how that just makes total sense? You've got to know that a heart attack is your biggest risk. And when you know that, then you can know that there are many ways to prevent one, but you got to learn what they are. I hope you enjoy this education, and I hope you are really taking advantage of it. Please, please, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Keep listening to these podcasts. Tell all your friends. And don't expect them all to jump for joy and go, oh, yoo-hoo, this is what I've been waiting for. They won't. Most of your friends will reject you when you try to get them interested in this education because it's never been available before. So most women are in complete denial and have zero knowledge on menopause. It really is the most neglected topic on earth. That is what I'm trying to change. So thank you for being here. Thank you for enjoying this. And come back next week when I'll continue with more of your options for preventing a heart attack. I'm Menopause Taylor. My website is menopausetaylor.me, and I will see you next time. Bye.